Welcome back to In the Red Corner, and just a quick review on the last game that we had again. Welcome back to In the Red Corner, and just a quick review on the last game that we had against Stoke at home, and also, as you can see off screen, we've got some important fixtures coming up. So yeah, game against Stoke, lost 4-2. Again, I just thought it was a very lacklustre performance. I think them goals that we scored, like I said in my other videos, I think that just bonuses, like papered over cracks, shall we say. Good that Schmidt came on, but I don't know what they expect him to do. When he's only like been thrown on for last knockings at game, whether he's just not up to speed or I don't know. It's a strange signing that altogether. That's a different subject altogether, which I might get onto later in the week. But yeah, it was just poor. There just seemed to be no fight from players, and it was a really, really big game. And like I said before as well, we're now looking at other teams, and we should be doing that at this early stage of the season. I thought a lot of players just didn't show up against Stoke. I don't know. I just can't put it into words. I don't know what it is. I keep going back. We need to get back into mindset of, personally, I think being a little bit more ambitious rather than just scraping to stay up. And even that's looking doubtful now. A club as a whole, from board to players and even down to fans, I think we need to be a little bit more ambitious in his thinking now, and I think it starts now with appointing a manager. Still ain't appointed a manager. International break this weekend, so we ain't got a game. We should be game running straight away now, so he's got time to get to know players, get to know players to get to know the manager's system. We just need to act on it now, and like I said, this is the perfect time for board to try and mend the relationship with fans, try to build bridges, I think, now, and this is their opportunity. There were rumours yesterday I saw online that Neil Warnock's been talking to us to see if he can take over till end of season. I'll be honest, I've never been a fan of Warnock, but I'll be glad to see him here at this season. And if he did, if he can do a similar job to what he's done in past with other clubs, and I believe that it will remove Rotherham in league as well, then yeah, I'd be more than happy with Warnock. That'd be a brilliant appointment. Can't see it happening. Not with board, not with policy. I think even policy goes down to manager. I think they're just looking for probably an unknown manager who's looking to hit ground running. Other big clubs will be looking at him, then they'll get compensation. There's a method to the madness with him. So I can't see Warnock fit it bill, but if there's any truth in it, they ought to go all out and try and get him to at least help us till end of season. I think that'll be a brilliant appointment. Like I said before as well, Tony Pulis, I think he'd do a job, but again, I don't think it's going to happen. I think if it were, I think it would have happened by now. I know Warnock's just recently left Cardiff, but yeah, need to get his finger out now and get a manager appointed. All due respect to Murray, like I've said before, he's just not the man for me to take this club forward. It's not a long-term fix. Personally, I think if they give it Murray, I think that's sending all wrong signals out. I think they're just accepting that they're going to be down. I don't think Murray's going to keep us up at all. And it's, I don't know, it's just so shambolic at the minute. Watching game against Stoke, defence were wide open, absolutely wide open, and I don't know whether it's the system that Murray's using or it's just purely down to players not being good enough. Probably a mixture of two, but it's not looking good. I think we're always going to concede in every game that we play this season, and I don't think we're going to be scoring more goals than we're going to be conceding in games. Well, it showed that against Stoke. Individual errors against Stoke as well. I mean, their first goal from Brad Collins, I mean, all due respect to him, their player finished it really well from halfway line. You know, that's not an easy skill, but it's just so basic. It's like, just get rid of the ball. But I couldn't go on all day regarding that. I don't know. It's just a bit. It's a bit depressing, a bit gloomy at the moment. People saying that we need to wait till January to get players in, and I think we're going to be cut quite adrift by then. I think some out of contract players now would help, would freshen squad, would freshen club. But again, they're just not going to do it. And waiting until January to get players, whether they're young players, inexperienced players, or even experienced players, I think it's going to be too late. It's a tall order now, and no, it's not looking great. And I've never seen Oatwell empty as quick against Stoke. It was, you know, signs like that it's not looking good. I really don't know what else this board needs to see to realise that things aren't working. Whether they're thinking January we're going to go unbeaten for like last part of the season, well, I don't know, but good luck with that, because I don't think we're ever going to do that. And to get out of this mess, I think we probably need to go on a run of 5-6 games unbeaten to account for other teams that's above us as well. And I think we'll be lucky if we get them wins for the rest of the season now. So it's not happening, is it, really? But I hope they prove me wrong. Like I said, we need to start now by getting a proper manager in. And this game, as you can see, Blackburn away on 23rd of November. A massive game. That's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in park against Blackburn away. That is not going to be easy at all. And likewise, Middlesbrough away on 27th midweek. Two big games there, and I'm not confident in both of them. And I never thought I'd say that against Barnsley, because I've always expected us to at least claw some out of games. I mean, like, I'm 46 years on now, been gonna Oatwell since, oh God, I can't even remember. I think I said in my other video somewhere there's a tape where I watched a game where, you know, I wasn't walking. I still couldn't walk. I was that young. So, you know, I've seen some really bad teams down years, but even them bad teams, we scraped wins. There were fights. Even Keith Hill, and Flitcroft era, which I hated them eras because they were quite poor teams. But you know, we weren't like this. You know, we were fighting, and if we needed players, they got players in. So it is really poor, really poor. Then after Middlesbrough, home against Hull on 30th of November. That is going to be huge to end November off against Hull. I mean, you know, Hull's a good team. Well, they all are at Championship. There's no easy games. But the last couple of games in November are going to be absolutely massive. If we don't get, I want, personally, 2 wins out of these 3 matches. That's what I'm looking for from the team. But, you know, hand on heart, I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening at all. But that's what we need, minimum. But yeah, it's not great, and let's hope we can get a manager in. So that's my thoughts. Anybody who watches this, just let me know what you think, and I'll be my next game with work and everything else will be the home game against Hull. So might do a little video from where I sit in bottom at West Stand. Near corner flag. Might do a little video on that when I get to ground. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave comments below. Give me your thoughts. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.